Hi, and welcome to Chef Maxwell's Kitchen. I've got to be one of the luckiest people out there. I get a chance to play with Virginia foods whenever I want, and I get a chance to share them with you. Today we're playing with apples and crab meat. It's two wonderful products from the Commonwealth of Virginia. I've got great back fin crab meat. This is jumbo lump crab meat, and I want you to see this because it's not bright white and it's not real distinct lumps. If you've got really bright white crab meat and really distinctive lumps in the lump crab meat, that means it comes from Asia. Right? Virginia crab meat is a little grayer, a little less distinct, but much bigger in the flavor. Asian crab doesn't have quite the flavor this does, so I always use Virginia crab because it's better, but it's not prettier, like me. All right, so we've got that, and we've got nice Virginia apples, and we're going to get ready to mix these together. So I'm putting the crab meat in here. All right. I'm going to add some chives to that. And just chop these up. I love chives. It's got a nice light oniony flavor, but it gives a great color also. So that's going to go in there. All right. I'm going to take some apple. And you can use a cheese grater on this if you'd like. But I'm just going to cut it up nice and small. Right, and then turn it. All right. Now notice I'm keeping the tip of my knife on the cutting board. I'm not picking the knife up. All right. That way I always know where the knife is and I'm not going to cut myself. So I can look at you while I'm using my knife and not have to worry about whether I cut myself or not. All the way down to those little pieces. All right, so that's going to go in there. I'm going to take a little bit of cheese, Parmesan cheese, and put that in there. And a little bit of pepper. All right, and now I'm going to mix this up, all right, just so that it's kind of tossed. And now I'm going to add the ham. Mix that up good. All right, so there's that. All right, now here I'm going to crack an egg. All right, another egg, and now mix this up. The recipe calls for 5 eggs, but I'm not making that large a batch. So now in goes the heavy cream. Mix that up good. Now I'm going to add some alcohol to this. You don't have to use alcohol. I want to put a flavor in here that's going to be compatible with the apples and with the crab meat. The recipe calls for apple brandy, but apple extract works well. So if you don't want to put alcohol in your food, I happen to like rum. So I'm going to add a little bit of dark rum into here and stir that around. I've got a little bit that I made earlier. I'm going to add that to it. Now, I'm going to set this over on the side. These are the little ramekins I'm going to bake these in. I'm just going to spray them with a little bit of oil. I'm going to fill them with the crab meat, right, and then put them in the oven. I've got some in the oven now. When we come back, I'll stuff these and show you how to do this. All right? Be right back. All right, welcome back to Chef Maxwell's Kitchen. We're playing with apples and crab today. We've made a mix here of Smithfield ham, crab, apples, and Parmesan cheese, and a mixture of eggs, cream, and a little bit of rum, but you can use whatever you want as a flavoring agent. All right. I've got some that I already baked. They're right here. All right. And I'm getting ready to fill these up and show you how it's done. All right. We take a little bit of the mixture, put it down in each one of these little ramekins. Now you can use larger ramekins, or you can use a casserole-sized dish and make this in one big portion that we serve out of, or in luncheon-sized portions, or this is an appetizer-sized portion. Now we're going to fill these up with the batter. And just fill it all the way up. Let it do it slowly so that the batter gets a chance to go down around the crab meat. They will puff up a little bit as they bake, and then settle down after they're away from the heat for a little bit. All right, I got 5 of these done. And get this out of the way. There's a little plate. I'm going to put these down in the pan, take these out. As you can see, these are not terribly hot. I baked them a little earlier, but it gives you an idea of what we've got. These are going to go into the oven. Get them out of here. And here we go, a crab and apple tart. It's like a custard. Wonderful as an appetizer, great as a lunch, and it's really good as a first course for dinner as well. So, once again, great Virginia products, crab meat, apples, wonderful combination of foods, very, very tasty. See you next time when we get a chance to play with Virginia food again. For more delicious recipes using Virginia-grown fruits and vegetables, contact Lisa Lloyd at the Virginia Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services at 102 Governor Street, Richmond, Virginia, 23219.
Chef Maxwell's recipes are listed on the Virginia Farm Bureau website at www.vafb.com or saveourfood.org.